ideals, two things that I represent, and I am excited to share with y'all tonight. So I am gonna go ahead and share my screen. And matter of fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, right? 10 being I know everything about YouTube. I believe YouTube. I need an IV of YouTube. That's how much you know about YouTube. Put a 10 in the chat. One being I barely even know what YouTube does. Go ahead, let me know. Somebody put a -5. So y'all ready to y'all ready to start acting up tonight on rip. This is what we do. This is what we do here. I'm all for it. One being have no clue, just know the word. 10 being I have everything I need to know about YouTube. We could partner and work together tomorrow. Okay. All right. So I see some good numbers in the chat. So I am going to go ahead and share my screen. And thank you, Kiana, as well as Ebony, for bringing me up. I really appreciate it. Let me see if I can. All right, so y'all go ahead and let me know if y'all can see my screen. Just drop a quick yes in the chat if you can go ahead and see my screen.
Yes, and I love you're live on YouTube as well. Can you both drop your YouTube channel so they can see what this is supposed to look like
Of
while you're going
course.
through this process?
Of course. All right. Let me just make sure I got a lot of things going on. But that's the whole point of it. You got a lot of things going on, and we're just gonna show you how to make it simple. So let me see if I could pull up this chat. Kiana got me with the links. Yes, yes, yes. Capital letters. Get started. No problem. Don't yell at me tonight. Actually, so I get it. So I like, and I'm just gonna hit present mode so that way y'all can get it in the best professional light. And y'all just let me know if y'all can still see it. Let me know if y'all can still see the screen because it. Okay, perfect. All right, I want to make sure y'all see what I see. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right, yes, yes, yes. All right, so this is YouTube Mastery. We're talking about working smarter, not harder. We are also live on YouTube right now, as well as taking content at the same time. Because if you're going to do it once, you might as well make it work for the rest of your life. And that is the point of YouTube. And so, getting into it, this is Digital Millionaire University. As y'all heard from Kiana, I am the other 50% of Digital Millionaire University. And my name is Jasmine Ruby. But essentially, I do like to start an icebreaker just so you guys can know what it is that we are working with, right? So this is called Two Truths and One Lie. All right. So meaning between A, B, and C, you have to let me know which one do you think is the lie. So A is I paid off my student loans all because of content. B is YouTube takes me on multiple dates and paid off my car. C is I lost $75 million. So drop it in the chat which one y'all think is the lie. And I'm not a liar. It's just a game, okay? It's just a game. All right? Drop it in the chat which one is the lie. Why is y'all right, right? Who would lose $75 million? Okay, right, exactly. Okay. Let me just check the chat. Who said? I think they're all true. Okay. Let me see. Gigi said B. Anna said B. So they don't think YouTube takes me on multiple dates and paid off my car. Robin don't think that either. Coach Michael said A. I paid off my student loans because of content. Okay. I'm feeling it. Well, let me tell you, the lie is I paid off all my student loans off because of content. So shout out to Coach Michael. He's the only one that got it right. YouTube does take me on multiple dates. It did pay off my car. Not a car note in sight. Thank you, Lord. Okay. And I did, unfortunately, mishandle $75 million. Okay. Somebody said YouTube does take you out to Vegas, Atlanta, and more. I know I done had Subway, I done had Chipotle, I done had Dunkin' Donuts. Listen, I done been on movie dates, but this is the truth. Okay, so yes, YouTube does that, but I did lose $75 million. Now, like I said, my name is Jasmine Ruby. Jasmine, like the princess, the flower, the rice. I originally started YouTube in 2009. Okay, 2009, and I fell off after two videos because of the lack of support, the lack of guidance, and just not really motivated on the topic, and felt like my audience was Why do people have to know about me when I'm still learning who I am? I'm aging myself a little bit. 2009 barely was 2 digits, but that's neither here nor there. And I returned in 2020 when I already have been debating coming back for 2 years. So think of it. It took me over 10, 15 years to even come back, but then I was still debating for another 2 years. I moved out the country back home to where my family's from, and then came back, recorded the very next day, no voice at all, because I knew the impact. And I knew essentially that the platform that I let go in 2009, there is someone to this day that started that same year and is making $75 million from YouTube alone. Okay. So let's get into how we don't manage, we don't lose $75 million. Yes, $75 million. And for those who know, that creator is called Mr. Beast. Okay, he started the exact same year as me. We are literally like 1 or 2 years younger apart, and this man is making over $75 million alone on YouTube. Okay, but today's goals, in order for us to focus, why YouTube? Okay, YouTube is going to help you in multiple ways that we believe in confidence, we believe in business, and we believe in revenue, so that way we can keep doing what it is that we actually want to do. And so, with that being said, we are going to show you how to turn your RPV into an AI system that generates increased revenue per view. So, what does RVP stand for? It stands for the revenue per view. So, go ahead and drop RVP in the chat if you understand that RVP stands for revenue per view, meaning that each view that comes to your video, your channel, there is revenue to be made from it. But how, Ruby, how, Jasmine, how do we do it? Get to the juice, get to the sauce. We just started, y'all. I want to make sure that it's simple, I want to make sure that it's doable, and I want to make sure that it is sustainable, so that way what you learn here today you are able to implement for years and years and years to come, as I have done, as I have helped multiple other people do as well. All right. Perfect. Okay. So, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So essentially, we're going to talk about why YouTube, then we're going to talk about how YouTube, and then we're going to talk about the strategy YouTube, to break it down into increments, pillars, so that way we're focused and intentional with the call that we're on tonight. People trust YouTube more than any other platform. Shout out to y'all in the chat. I see y'all. Exactly. Who doesn't love YouTube? People trust YouTube creators more than any other platform. And that trust is what is going to convert. That trust is what actually makes conversion so much stronger. And this is statistically proven. You can look it up. We always gonna back up the details, okay? But YouTube is currently not competing with any other apps. They are not. They are competing with television. So if you are on YouTube, you are on TV. Has anybody ever wanted to be a movie star? Drop me in the chat. If you ever wanted to be a movie star, if you ever wanted to make the amount of money that movie stars make, well, most of them, right? Clock the T. But drop me in the chat, because YouTube doesn't compete with Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. They compete with actual TV. YouTube is their new TV. I wrote that down. Yes, Ebony, shout out to you. My cousin's name is Ebony. I appreciate you. YouTube ranks as the number one, not the number two, the number one platform for accurate information. It is rated most trustworthy, more than TikTok, more than Instagram, more than Facebook, for business, products, and how to content. I love y'all too. Shout out to y'all on the live. Okay. This is imperative, because essentially people are going online for business and products and how to more than any other place that they're going to. Shout out to the yellow pages, but they are not still in business as much as YouTube is. How many people have watched a video for Thanksgiving doing new recipes, okay, using YouTube? Drop me in the chat. I know my parents were just arguing and bickering about making these salmon bowls, and I'm like, listen, I need to get to this class. Y'all are yelling, but they're on YouTube, right? Like, this is real time. And if one family is doing it, one person is doing it, there are millions and billions of people doing it. Okay, 98% of YouTube of users are actually more likely to trust creators on YouTube than other platforms. Let me say that again. 98% of users people viewing are more likely to trust creators on YouTube than other platforms. So, again, I need to reiterate that because the trust is where we want the business to be. We want our business to be trustworthy. We want to be trustworthy people. We want to be credible. We want to have the authority, but it comes with putting yourself in the right position to do so. And that's exactly what YouTube does for you. So currently, YouTube is pushing 4 core formats that work together. Okay, you have long form, shorts, lives, community posts. Welcome to the live, y'all. Hey. And long form, shorts, live, community posts, those are all on YouTube in itself. So when you're taking notes, bullet point bliss, but also be able to write down if you have any questions or anything like that. We'll have a segment at the end, or even if you have a thought pertaining to what you do already. The best way that I've learned from my coaches to take notes is, yes, write down what's being said, but also write down why it's maybe triggering something to you, or it's important to you, so that way you can relate to it. And I see y'all with the YouTube in the chat already. Okay, shout out to you, Anna. But okay, essentially, YouTube is pushing 4 main core formats that work together. That is long form, shorts, live, and community posts. Well, let's describe them. Let's break them down and keep it very simple. Long form videos is what you see on the left here, right? Long form will never go out of style. Long form is for the information, it is for the accuracy, it is for the credibility that we just talked about, of the statistics of what YouTube brings to the table and why it competes with TV as opposed to competing with other smaller social media platforms. Long form videos is what you record with your camera or your phone in a horizontal view. Okay, that is what your long form consists of. As you can see on the left hand side, this is your long form. These are 2 separate long forms. We always recommend for your long forms to be at least 8 minutes. Please notate that, at least 8 minutes. There's a whole backstory to it and all the information, but you're just gonna have more. I gotta get through this, okay? But essentially, you want your videos to be more than 8 minutes, so that way, as you do get monetized, YouTube puts ads on your videos because it is long enough for them to even put ads without fully disrupting the viewer. Next, you have your shorts. Now, your shorts on the right hand side are going to be filmed vertically, so completely opposite rather than your long form. Okay, vertically. Now, your back camera is always best. Okay, your back camera is always best, depending on what type of phone you have. But for iPhones, the camera on the back is always best because it has better quality. The front camera does justice, it does the job, but not as great as the back camera. But essentially, as long as you have a wipe, a microfiber wipe, anything of the sorts, and we'll be able to share some links with you so you don't have to go looking. But essentially, that is the best quality that you will get for your video. So long form, horizontal, shorts, vertical. Now, the average short is around 33 seconds. Around 33 seconds. So the most common length that I personally see that I know that works and also statistically proven is between 30 and 40 seconds. And then 20 to 30 seconds, and then about the 10 to 20 seconds if you really want to just rank your views really, really high. Next, we have, I love that y'all throwing all your YouTube channels in the chat. I absolutely love it. Next, we have lives. Okay, your lives are when you are, as if right now there was a camera on me, which there is, watching everything that I'm saying. That is me live right now, speaking live, filming live, intentionally being live, interacting live. Your lives can be vertical or horizontal, but I know this for a fact, tested on my channel, tested on my client's channel, that vertical lives are blowing up channels. So doing a live with your phone in a vertical position, just like how the shorts are going to boost your channel because it was a newer feature for YouTube last year or the year before, and so that's why they are constantly pushing new features. So again, when you hear new YouTube come out with new features, make sure that you're using it because they will, be on top of your channel and push your information out because they see you utilizing everything that they have and that they're experimenting on. Now, those vertical lives will still show up like how you see this picture here, right? So it's important to still have a thumbnail, which we will get into, but a cover photo, things of the nature. Then you have your community posts. Your community posts really help you stay relevant. They help you stay informative. They help you stay on top of what is happening in your life. If you have events coming up, if you have new milestones, these are all different ways to communicate with your users what is going on in your life. As you can see here, this is a community post. It's a guy that he's a nurse and he took a photo and updated him on his 3-month journey. That took over a little bit of 3 years. Then you have him doing another community post that is simply just saying thank you for getting him to 10,000 subscribers a year ago. Okay, so your community posts are able for you to stay relevant, able for you to share milestones, similar to other platforms like LinkedIn, right? You share a milestone. Think of your community posts similar to that. And we're going to get into LinkedIn as well, because that is another one of the platforms that I do enjoy. Okay, so to be clear, brands, y'all keep them channels coming so we can subscribe to each other. I love it. Brands and creators who actually use at least two of these formats, okay, at least two of these formats grow faster. So I want y'all to drop at least two in the chat if you are with me. At using at least two of these formats, you will grow faster than someone who is just using one or not even on YouTube at all. Okay, because it reassures your viewers, your audience, everything, and I'll show you exactly how it does that. Next, we have packaging. Packaging is crucial. So we're still on the how YouTube right now. We're still on the how. Packaging. So there are 4 packaging formats about for YouTube that even our strategists that will also be able to share with you for you to get will help you with directly. But essentially that is your thumbnail, your title, your keyword strategy, and your playlist slash formats. Yes. So we got the 4 core, okay, which is your video, your short form, your live, and your community post. That is what you are presenting to your viewers, your audience. And now we are on packaging that has 4 packaging formats. So what does the videos consist of? Well, thumbnail, title, keyword strategy, playlist, and slash portfolio. So what does that mean? What does that look like, Jasmine? I pray that I'm still speaking English, okay? So essentially, what does your packaging look like on YouTube? This is a screenshot from a creator who does everything AI, teaches AI, different components of AI, and how to be more efficient. And so packaging is very important. And packaging, starting with thumbnail, is the picture that you see here on the front cover of the video. That is called a thumbnail. Drop thumb in the chat if you understand that. When you get on YouTube and you see these horizontal, big, bright pictures, bold, arrows, words, numbers, all the things that maybe look so complicated, it's just a thumbnail. It is just a thumbnail. And so 90% of the best performing videos have custom thumbnails. So this is not optional. If there was anything to be optional, it would not be that. Love my sister. It would not be that, okay? Because 90%, statistically proven now. Statistically, we ain't just throwing numbers out here, okay? 90% of best performing videos have custom thumbnails. So yes, of course, with the strategists that will be able to help share with you at the end of this call, of course, it does create the vision of the thumbnails, and even the recommendations we have will be able to help you create thumbnails as well. But please know that thumbnails are crucial in your packaging. Next you have is titles. So the thumbnail and the title relationship, hey y'all, the thumbnail and the title relationship is so crucial. I call it TNT. I'm Bayesian from Barbados, so I call it TNT. It remind me of Trinidad and Tobago. That's my thought. If y'all got something else, then y'all can remember it that way. But thumbnail and title. Your title should be kept between at least maybe 5 to 9 words with about 50 to 60 characters, depending on how you want it to perform for your SEO or your audience. So as you can see under the thumbnails, you see titles that are really between that 5 to 9, maybe 10 words, okay? How I learn things really fast with AI. That is 8 words. How to get a job, things are different now. That's 9 words. You don't want a paragraph for your title. You want a title that is clear, concise, but also, this is the source. This is the source. It's not just a title just to show you the title. The title complements your thumbnail. It creates a relationship with your thumbnail. Drop relationship in the chat. I'm going to break this down as smooth as I can because once I learned this, this is what helped my clients get multiple channels, monetized channels, different viewers, audience from all over the world into where they are able to integrate into their own business. Drop relationship in the chat. I love it. The relationship, for example, as you see this second one here, first row, second one, the thumbnail says learn faster with AI. The thumbnail says learn faster with AI. And then the title says how I. Okay, so we're already thinking, well, how do you do it? Well, the title is telling me that the video is going to show me how I learn things really fast with AI. So it complements each other. Let me go to a different example because those are pretty similar. Things that are opposite. Second row, third thumbnail. All these for free. Now, if you just saw all these for free with this picture, you would be confused. Like, well, what is it really going to do for me? If you look at the title, you now see it says everything free you can do with Gemini. Now her audience already knows she focuses on AI. So they have an idea that Gemini and AI is exactly correlated. Okay, her audience isn't really newbies, it's more so people that are in the industry and want to get better and more efficient. If her audience was newbies, the title would be something along the lines of everything free you can do with Gemini AI for beginners. So this is going now into our third. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be third. I don't know why portfolios before keyword strategy, but keyword strategy is our third component, right? Being able to distinguish who we are speaking to. And I know we have a lot of business owners in here, consultants, creatives. Y'all have an idea of who you are speaking to. And if you don't, make sure y'all tap in with me and Kiana because we will help you figure it out. But essentially, those words in the title is what is going to allow you to have higher views, a higher chance of viewership. I said that twice, but in different ways. It still sounded good, right? And also that your authority count comes in. So you want to be an authority. You want to be credible in what you do. If you are a lawyer, if you are a nurse, if you are a consultant, if you're an AI, what specifically, where are you? Use your keywords to figure that out, to grab the audience that you actually want. Let me see. There's another title I like in here. Okay. How to, second row, first thumbnail. How to avoid rogue AI. Now, I'm thinking rogue, like it's in red. That's beautiful. What's going on? Is AI falling apart? Is this a news video about what's happening with AI? And then I go to the caption and it says 7-hour AI safety course in 35 minutes. I absolutely adore titles like this because it has in the time of the video. So she's not lying. She's saying that 35 minutes, she's going to tell you everything she learned from a 7-hour. So that credibility, that authority, okay? A 7 hours AI safety course. So the AI safety is combating with the thumbnail that says rogue. Let me slow down because in my head, I feel like I'm speaking really fast. But essentially, the thumbnail is pointing out how AI can go rogue. The relationship of the title is bringing me back to understand that the video is going to show me how to be safe and avoid it. So it is a psychological component, and the more you do, the better you get. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. All right, but this is essentially your thumbnail, your title, and then your keyword strategy. She has AI in a lot of her titles. She has AI agents in her title. She has ChatGPT in her title. She has Gemini in her title. She has Perplexity in her titles. These are all model context protocol. These are all terminologies that people are looking for when it comes to AI, understanding it, being safe in it, and how they can use it to essentially be more efficient. And as you can see, she I'm getting real deep into this because this is what I do for life. But I just want to point out she saw how well this title may have worked 2 months ago, and so she used it again. Look, every chat GPT feature in 37 minutes. And then she used it a month later, and then she said in 35 minutes because she saw how well it did. So this is how you can reuse, reduce, and recycle. But this goes to show that knowing YouTube, knowing your analytics, being on calls like this is what is going to allow you to understand that you can reuse what works. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And then lastly, portfolio being a part of your packaging. If you are going out looking for speaking engagements, if you're looking for brand deals, sponsorships, collaborative efforts, want to be in schools, any of the dreams that you may not even are dreaming now, just remember that your YouTube channel is your portfolio. People will ask you questions year after year after year. I still had somebody message me on Instagram last week asking me about a video I made 3 years ago for the 360 video booth, and I literally gave him my affiliate and made a piece of change off of that. And so they are still going to be looking at your channel. You can always go back and change your thumbnail when it comes to years later, which I need to do because if y'all look at it from 3 years ago, y'all gonna be like, girl, I'm glad you learned this because this look bad, right? But essentially getting into all of that is what is going to allow your packaging to be great. Okay, is what other companies will see. The videos live forever. Yes, Angie. Okay. Ebony, change the YouTube name. You can change your YouTube title. You can also change your YouTube name as well. But I want to be very, very clear. What you put out first is going to be imperative when it comes to your video, your ranking, your click through rate, your views, everything when it first comes out is important. So do your best from the very, very beginning because it's the first time YouTube is seeing that you put out this video and it wants to see how well YouTube's audience enjoys it. Got it in the chat. If you understand that packaging is thumbnail, title, keyword, and portfolio, and it is important to get it the best at the very beginning, but later down the line, of course, you can change it. I mean, I do want to add it in there. If you forget to put a title on your video, you'll see today's date or the date that you're uploading the video. So if you ever see a video that has the date, today's date or a date, that's because people just don't know better that you must add your title to get that maximum reach. I definitely wanted to point that out. Okay, I see a lot of got it in the chat. Y'all getting me hype. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, next, packaging. We're almost through packaging. So this is essentially what your main YouTube channel is going to look like. At the top, we have the banner. You want your banner to be simple. Drop simple in the chat. I know we want to tell everybody what we do. I know we want them to understand how great we are, how excited we are. The YouTube channel, I didn't upload my video. You want it to be simple. Less is more when it comes to being and packaging your information online. So this is the banner up top here, our wonderful Cash, her YouTube channel, right? This is the banner we made. Then you have your profile picture. You want to have a profile picture that if you are the main component of your YouTube channel, have a nice, well done picture of you. Well done, like steak. Yep, A1 sauce. I'm talking about well done picture, okay? A1 sauce, like that you would put everywhere. All right? If you have a faceless channel, use something that is a main component of that faceless channel in your profile picture. We don't want to necessarily use a logo. A lot of people go wrong here because YouTube is a component that we talked about that is for accuracy, information. 98% of people coming to this platform to get information on your product, your service, and how-tos. So they want to know who they're getting it from. Now, if you are, a designer or a clothing brand or something that you just want your logo to be the trademark everywhere you go, then go ahead and put that as the profile photo. But if you are in your videos, we need to see your lovely face in that profile photo, okay? Drop me in the chat, ME, so that you know you are the person that is in charge of your YouTube channel. If it's you or your AI avatar, make sure the picture is well done like steak with A1 sauce. I don't even eat that, but it just sounded really good, right? Next, on the left, we have keywords and links. So now your keywords and links is what is going to be able to pop up in your about section on your YouTube channel. And I'm going to dive into a live implementation almost, just to also show y'all as well. But essentially keywords, we talked about this being important in your packaging, in your titles, in your video, but it's also very important in your about section. And when you are deciding on what it is your audience will click when they say view more about this channel, well, what is in there that keywords are being picked up by Google? YouTube owns Google. So what people are searching on Google, 9 times out of 10, YouTube comes up first because of the keyword, the searching. Okay, now we got AI components as well, but essentially, YouTube being owned by Google, it takes precedent. So make sure that your keyword and your links are lined up and clickable. I will show you how to do that before this call ends. Lastly, the organized portfolio that we talked about, just making sure that it is clean and concise when it comes to your brand. Your brand colors. Everybody should know their hex codes. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know your brand's hex codes. Drop a 0 in the chat if you don't. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know your brand's hex codes. Drop a 0 in the chat if you don't. Look at the ones in the chat. Look at the ones in the chat. I love it. Okay. Mimi, we gonna get you right. Mary, we gonna get you right. But that is something that you should know. And can anybody tell me what is the main component color of this channel? Drop it in the chat. Let me see if y'all paying attention or want a colorblind. Okay. She said fuchsia. I love it, Kim. I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely pink. So it's inviting, it's exciting. So understanding that your portfolio looks like it is who you or what it is you want to represent and be shown or made of when it comes to your business and your brand. This is a component you should absolutely take pride in, because it is you online for years, legacies to come, your great great grandkids, mothers, uncles, aunties, brothers, dogs, cats will know who you are. And I can't say that about my great grandmother, right? But they will know who you are. And that's why Kiana and I are so passionate about YouTube, because it's bigger than us. Don't let me get into my inspirational speech. Stick to YouTube, Ruby. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Next, the component of the portfolio, you are able to organize into playlists. So you are able to organize your videos into specific playlists. So as you can see, this channel has total wellness, 24 videos, relationship tips, 13 videos, life advice, 36 videos. So you're able to organize and group your videos in a specific topic, so that way your viewers, not only is it convenience, but they can binge watch your videos. Drop binge in the chat. Drop binge in the chat, because it's important for your viewers to consistently be watching what it is you are putting out there. Okay, drop binge in the chat. Okay, wonderful. Binge. Wonderful. Next, you'll be able to search using the keywords that we just talked about, being able to search on YouTube for specific keywords. So somebody drop their niche in the chat. I'm gonna give y'all a live example. Somebody drop their niche in the chat. Drop your niche in the chat, because your portfolio is important. Oh, it's gonna be one of my questions. I do more than just one thing, so having playlists are clutch. Exactly. Be specific for me. Be specific. What type of habits? Be specific for me. And I love that. That is so true. It's going to be clutch. Playlists are important. For topics, AI for interior design. Okay, interior design, cool. Interior design. So if you have a with your YouTube channel, you'll be able to do certain playlists that say interior design commercial properties, interior design residential, shopping for interior design, price matching and shopping would be, that's what your videos would be. Learning how to interior design, why I interior design, how much to make as an interior designer. Those are what your created playlist would be. Does that make sense, Farah? But essentially, that's what you would break it. Love it. Exactly. That's what you would break it down. So I saw Coach, he said habits. I'm not sure what habits. habits, but your playlist could be good habits, bad habits, hungry habits, sleepy habits, love habits, right? Like that's how you want your playlist to be. So that way they understand that they can get everything about habits from you. They can get everything about interior design for you. And the same thing, you'll be able to go ahead, people that are searching you or searching your channel, they will put keywords in and they'll be able to find the specific video for interior design commercial property, interior design hotel, interior design vacation rental, interior design condo. So this is the power of YouTube that people do not see on the forefront, but on the back end, everybody on this call and this live and the people that are in our community. I see y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know now. Okay? I appreciate y'all all. I know. Get the hose. Get the hose. I know. And so, with that being said, let's move on and dive deeper. Let's go into strategy. Drop strategy in the chat if we want to get to the strategy of how this will all work. You gave me the information, you gave the statistics. I know what to look for essentially to a T. Maybe watch the replay. I know it's real. But how? What's the strategy? What do I put into play? I see you, Angie. She spaced it all out. Like, how am I able? How will I be able to get the leads to go where I need them to go? How can I make money on day one? How will I be able to create a community that is constantly saying, I just wanted to say, I love your YouTube. You helped so much. I love your personality, how you keep a smile on your face. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the motivation. And this is actually a young lady that not only purchased the 360 video booth from my channel, but she even reached out on my other platforms just to connect and see how I was doing as a person. And so that all comes with strategy. Essentially, when you get views, these are views that you will be able to work. And now we have the RVP. Somebody drop what RVP is in the chat. If y'all remember, what is RVP? Pop quiz. I ain't telling y'all it's gonna be pop quiz, but pop the popcorn pop quiz. What is RVP? That's how Kiana and I get down when it coach. We can't just be up here talking. We have to make sure it sticks. Revenue per view, right? So if we see that we have 3,300 views, and this is from one video, mind you. As you can see, this was one video posted, but essentially in a matter of 7 days, one video, 3,300 views. Best believe that you are capable of receiving income from every 3,300 one of those views. Now, maybe on the front end, maybe on the back end, maybe a few years down the line, but you have the power to determine what that is. Your impressions means how many people are actually seeing the video. So they're seeing the thumbnail, not watching the video. Impressions means they made an impression. It was maybe on their home feed, it was maybe on feed, it maybe popped up in an ad or a suggested video. Impression just means how many people it was put in front of. Your click-through rate is going to determine how many people are actually thus clicking on the video once they see it. Anything 4% or more, write that down. Anything 4% or more is a good click-through rate. Now that fluctuates by the amount of viewers you have. So the more viewers you have, the less your click-through rate might be because it is being pushed out to a lot more people. Don't get so headstrong on the click-through rate if it is lower than 4, but ultimately test out other thumbnails. See how you can manipulate it to work for you. And of course, your average view duration is going to tell you how long somebody is watching a video, or the average of the amount of viewers of these 3,300 viewers, how long they are watching this video for. So now, how do we make the money from day one? Do leads go when it comes to this strategy that you're telling me that people are still reaching out to you to this day to make money? Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have your feature eligibility. So you go into your YouTube settings and you want to make sure that your YouTube settings are all correct. Matter of fact, I want to be able to show y'all in real time. Would y'all like that? Somebody drop real time in the chat. Drop real time in the chat. Drop real time in the chat. If y'all want us to show y'all in real time. Drop
What
real
really
time
happens when
in
you
the
boost up
chat.
Instagram?
Okay, okay. Let's see. Do I see real time in the chat? Somebody
I
said
just hit
RT, not the
47.
shortcut. Keanu, you see this? They do shortcuts here? We don't do no shortcuts. What's going on? All right. So essentially, I am going to my YouTube channel. So this is what YouTube. This is a YouTube video, but essentially, when you're going to your YouTube channel, you click the circle at the top right hand corner. You'll see your logo. You'll see your picture, whatever the case may be. Yay, Casey. Who know Casey? Casey, my girl. I can't wait to show y'all the examples. Um, but that's so good that you know her. So now you're gonna look at her content completely differently from now. But essentially, you go to the circle at the top right. If you don't have a YouTube channel, it's gonna say create your YouTube channel. Click that. If you have a YouTube channel, it's gonna say view your YouTube channel. That's gonna bring you back to your home page. But essentially, you want to go to your YouTube studio. This is a dummy account that we have. So that way we can get in deep and show you exactly what it means to make sure that your stuff is correctly aligned for the strategy from day one. So I click YouTube Studio. Everybody drop YouTube Studio in the chat. You want to get to know your analytics. You want to see what's working. You want to see what's not working. You want to see how much you're making. You want to be able to customize your banners and your links that we talked about. That is all in your YouTube Studio. Hey y'all. That is all in your YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio, YouTube Studio. Perfect. But number one, so this is what it's going to look like. You're going to go to settings. You are going to go to channel. Okay, so step one, YouTube Studio. Step two, settings, bottom left corner. Step three, channel. Essentially, you'll be able to add your keywords that we talked about. I would say maybe put about 3 to 5 in here. Make sure your country of residence is the United States or wherever it is you are. So that way, when it's time to get paid, there's no complications. You're going to go to feature eligibility. Again, step one, YouTube Studio. Step two, settings left bottom corner. Step three, channel. Step four, feature eligibility. When you click featured eligibility, if all of these are red, you will not be able to do what I'm telling you to do. If all of these are red, then you will not be able to do what I'm telling you to do. So you want to make sure that your eligibility is green. And what does that mean? The first one, right? This comes with as long as you're not going against YouTube community strikes. That's number one. Number two is going to be verifying a phone number. Use your phone number that is associated with your hip, your pocket, where you go. So that way, if anything comes up, anything happens to your channel, you're notified immediately, other than your email. But use that verifying phone number. If you do not do this, you will not be able to live stream like I'm doing right now. You will not be able to do the custom thumbnail, which we know is 90% important when it comes to packaging. And you won't be able to upload videos longer than 15 minutes. So that is step two. Step three, advanced features. You need to do this. Mine are all green. Let's go, Farah. Let's go, Farah, for the win. Big interior design. Step three, video verification, valid ID, or channel history. Channel history takes longer. It just means that, after a certain amount of months, they see you posting consistently, they'll verify your channel. I recommend a valid ID or a video verification they have now. It's quick, it's simple, it will be done. So, way, what does this say? That we're able to put external links in your video description. This is the strategy. This is the strategy. All green. I'm set. Let's go. Do it in real time. Drop me in the chat if you're doing it in real time. Make sure your settings are straight. But this is how you are able to master the payments from day one. This is how you're able to collect the leads. It starts from here. Most people copy and paste links in their description box as soon as they have their channel, and it's not clickable. People do not take them serious, and it is not an efficient business. With DMU, it will be efficient. Me, real time. I love it, me. I love it, Doug Lee. Hey, Doug Lee, we're getting on, Queen. Keisha, I love it. Perfect. And then, of course, you'll be able to apply for monetization. So, again, I'm stressing this a little bit longer because if you do not do this, you will not have all of the features that we truly need to monetize from day one. I want y'all to drop got it in the chat if y'all understand the settings, the beginning of the strategy, everything we just went over. Drop got it in the chat. Eligibility, not yes. All of them need to be green. All three. I absolutely love it. Okay. So that is the screenshot y'all see here. Okay, real time. Let me go back to present so I could get my professional view going on. Shout out to y'all in the live. I see y'all. And so that way, when your advanced features are on, now we have the clickable link. Now we have our keywords. Now we're able to communicate thoroughly, but most importantly, with simplicity to our audience. That description box is where it happens. So, matter of fact, let me go out, show y'all again. I am going to use this video really quick. But this screenshot is exactly what I'm just showing you in real time from a YouTube video. Yes, Anna, she did it real time. Let's go. Shout out to you. I see you. I see you, Queen. I see you. Let's go to this video here. But essentially, in your description box, this is what your description box looks like. This is where your description box is. This could be for any video. Your description box is directly underneath your videos. Essentially, your description box, the first two lines, you want your most important call to action, whether that is buying a product, whether that is your service, whether that is generating a lead, whether that is sending them free prompts or giving them a free guide, whatever it is, that link, you need that link to be in the 1 to 2 first lines, because as you can see here and also in the screenshot, okay, this is my client, so of course the link is first. Now you got, when you work with the best, you get the best. Okay, but essentially, you want it to be seen right away, because when people scroll, they won't be able to see all of the other links that you have, because if they don't click more, then they won't be able to open the description box. So that is number 2, having it in the first 1 to 2 lines. This does not limit you of what you can have there. As you can see, number 3, when you hit more and you open up a description box, now you have all of your other links. You have videos that may help the video you're talking about. You have affiliate links. You have timestamps. Essentially, going back to YouTube in real time, this is when you click more, now everything opens up. So her video, she doesn't have as much there. Let me see if I could get a better example. But essentially, those first 2 lines are very important. And then you can have all of the rest of your information in the links below. Let's see here. So, see again, this is a random account. I don't know Laura. I ain't sure who she is. I don't know what she do, why she do it, or how she do it. But what's the first 2 lines? Do we see a link? Do we see a clickable link? Do we see efficiency? Do we see a business? Okay, drop yes if we see what I'm talking about. And I can click on any one of these videos that are doing well or are a business, and they will give you the same thing. Do not reinvent the wheel. We don't need to make the car. We're moving on to flying cars. Okay, but essentially when I hit more, now look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She has her main call to action, which is her 7-day LinkedIn personal brand email course. And then she's also saying attempt her AI LinkedIn tool. I don't say the T word, it's not in my vocabulary, right? That's why I struggled a little bit. But essentially, when I hit more, she has all of her courses. So people that really want more, they'll be able to see she has a new email writing course. She does A to Z personal branding. She even has her LinkedIn link in here. How many people are on LinkedIn in here? Drop me in the chat. Can we go back and put the links in old posts? Yes, you can. Absolutely. Look at all the me's. So y'all can put y'all links in right in underneath your videos so you can get more followers there. Okay, she gives some synopsis of this video. I'll show you exactly how to use AI, create 30 days of viral LinkedIn posts under 30 minutes. Bing, bong, boom. Get the chat GBT prompts here. All of this is just off the strength of her knowing the strategy of how to use YouTube before she's even monetized. This is what you do before you're even quote unquote monetized on YouTube. Okay, I really wanted to stress this because this is simple. You have your eligibility, you're good. You have your links, which we also do help with if you need a CRM to attach it to, or you have it already using Stand Store, Go High Level, whatever it is. You have your links with a simple message of what they're getting from it. And then all of your affiliate links, if you choose the affiliate routes, if you have other programs, if you want to have timestamps to help people along your video, you can have that as well. Okay? Let us move on. Drop got it in the chat if you understand the simple strategy of how to monetize from day one on YouTube with the eligibility, the links, your description box, your call to actions. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. All right, so y'all can go. I can leave. Y'all don't really need to know anything else, right? Y'all want me to go, right? I've been here too long already. That's how y'all really feel, right? Y'all don't gotta lie to me. Okay? Y'all gotta lie to me. Oh, the chat quiet. They say, yeah, you gotta go. Oh, she said stay. Okay, I mess with you, Christy. I appreciate you. Christy the only one. Let's put Christy in a break room. Everybody else want me to go. She said, you can leave yourself right in that seat. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Run it up. All right. Wonderful. I'm halfway through, y'all. I'm halfway through, and I really want to give all y'all this information because I really appreciate y'all allowing me to come in tonight. So if I could do that, say keep going in the chat. If I could give y'all all the information I really want to give to y'all and more, say keep going in the chat. Say keep going in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so essentially we described what it is to monetize from day one, the strategy, what it looks like, literally what it looks like on YouTube, what it looks like from other creators, random videos, people that are actually have a full business and how it works. But essentially, what is your purpose? Why will you be on YouTube? Yes, your impact and your legacy. I bleed impact. I bleed golden impact. Look me up on all platforms. That's me, the golden impact. But what is the purpose for the business? How will you make it a digital millionaire business? Well, here are some pillars that will allow you to put your place in, or say that you want to start somewhere, or at least just give you a quick overview of where you decide to go. So you have lead generation on the left. That is being able to create the organized portfolio, which we talked about in the beginning, right? Making sure your brand colors are on point. You have your playlist. We talked about that. And essentially generating leads from your videos to your products, to your services, to your lead magnets, all of the things. So that way you can gain clientele, you can create your own community, you can have speaking engagements, you can gain the clientele that actually wants to learn from you. We know that YouTube holds a place for 98% of people for products and services to get the accurate and how-tos to get the accurate information. So if they are clicking on your video on YouTube, they are interested. They are a more qualified lead than any other platform. Drop quality in the chat if we understand the lead generation that you can produce from your video. Drop quality. Because YouTube being 98% of users coming for accuracy to the platform. 98. Okay? 98 out of 100. 98. Okay. All right, you got it. I see the chat moving. You got it. I ain't got to yell. Next, you have brand deals. Brand deals and collaborations. So brand deals and collaborations is when a company trusts you to help represent them, when they are allowing you to speak on their behalf or their product, whether that's beauty, sports, finance, education, medical couriers, all the different relationships that you can create, podcasts, launches, hosting events, all of those collaborations, you are creating your videos so that way they see that you are great at it. If you are familiar or aren't, there's something called UGC. Okay, user generated content. That is you as the user generating content. UGC. They don't call it YouTube University, but no, exactly. 98 out of 100. I appreciate you, Kim. UGC. That is a brand deal. That is a collaboration. Okay, so that is when the company is trusting you to present their products. Okay, we talked about Farah with her interior designing. Okay, maybe Ashley's, the furniture store, wants her to do a house with their newest line that comes out. I speak that over your life, okay? I speak that over your life. That is a great brand deal. But essentially, that is what that looks like. Next, you have your monetization. This is the monetization that comes with the YouTube platform, meaning that you reach 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you write that down. Those numbers are not changing. 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Those numbers was back when I was 2018, 2019, 2020. Okay, now they have new thresholds that get you closer to different monetizations, but we'll talk about that when I see y'all in DMU because there's a lot more to learn. But this is the information that's going to get you the meat and potatoes that you want to eat. So 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers to monetize on YouTube. That is the threshold. As you can see here from the pictures, this is what it looks like. And we also went in the YouTube studio to show you as well. This is what is going to allow your authority in your industry being able to be monetized on YouTube, because then YouTube will be placing ads on your videos. You'll be able to you can even incorporate your own ads in your videos without the monetization, but it does bring more authority when you do have that monetization. So of course, if your goal is to reach that, then make sure you are able and focused to reach it. Now, I want to show y'all. I pray y'all can still see my screen. Um, but essentially in your YouTube studio, y'all, I'm back in the YouTube studio, okay? Where we said we live. What I'm talking about for monetization is in the earn tab right here. It's in the earn tab. Must you have everything in that category? Yes, you must have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I manifest that for her. Absolutely, me too. And give me in the give me in that interior house, because I'm a commercial real estate agent as well, Farrah. We got to talk. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Yes. So earn, that is what is going to be, you'll be able to see your threshold. So for example, when I hit earn, now you'll see how many subscribers. Do you have the 1,000 subscribers? Okay, yes, this is all blue. That means we have the 1,000 subscribers. But your valid watch hours. Now, this channel doesn't, this is a dummy channel, so it doesn't have any videos on it. But essentially, as the more people are watching your videos, this is why people say you want people watching your videos to the end. This is why you don't want to go sub for sub with random people. Okay, note that down. Anybody that tells you let's subscribe just to subscribe and they're not watching your videos, it will hurt your channel more than it will help after you reach that 1,000 subscribers. Because essentially you want people to watch your videos so you can get the 4,000 watch hours. You need people to watch the video in order to get the watch hours. All right, let me check the chat and let me check the time, because I could be here. We could do a whole slumber party, okay? But I can respect y'all night. It's still Thanksgiving week. I can respect y'all night. If you post your YouTube link in other platforms, will that count towards your watch hours? If people are watching your videos, it will count towards your watch hours. Now, when you're sharing your videos and sharing your links, you want to be mindful that you are sharing your channel links or you're sharing your playlist links, so that way people can watch more of your videos. If you do share just one video, this is now going more into analytics and strategy and the numbers of my nerd portfolio. But essentially, you don't want to share your video links when you are a brand new channel, because you want people on YouTube to find your videos. You want to, if you are sharing a link, share your channel video link as opposed to your singular video link. Let me say that clearer. Share your channel link as opposed to one single video link, or share your playlist link as opposed to one single video link. This is when you are first starting out and your channel is new, because you want to be able to read feedback that shows what is working from YouTube. The viewers that are finding you on YouTube, are they interested in the videos? If you get external data from people that are clicking your links, YouTube will stop pushing your videos, because they don't see people that are already on the YouTube platform enjoying your content. They see people coming from LinkedIn, they see people coming from Instagram, they see people coming from TikTok, but they don't continue pushing your video because they want to see people that are on YouTube already enjoying your videos. This is the sauce for newer channels. Okay, as you get more experience and you have your repurposing, which we're also going to go through very shortly, then you'll be able to mix and mingle. I still use playlist links as opposed to singular video links because I'm just wired that way. But essentially, that is the back end data that people don't understand when they first create their channel. You want it to be organic so that YouTube can work for you. I'm going to say this last time. YouTube will not push your videos out to the level that it should. YouTube will not be working for you if you are constantly sending your videos out to multiple persons, platforms, places, as opposed to allowing your video, your keywords, your titles, and your thumbnails to do the work on its own. This is why YouTube is the number one platform. This is why YouTube, 98% of people come to YouTube for accuracy, because there are not other outside factors being convinced that this is a great video. No, other people from the platform see that it is a great video, it is a great channel, it is a great experience to be, and that's why YouTube ends up working for you. That's why you have people watching your videos years after years after years after years after years. Okay? And I'm so excited to get to Q&A because I know I'm laying a lot. And we will get to all those questions. So my school community, I share the playlist link, not direct. If you are a newer channel, I recommend sharing the playlist link, yes, and letting them know what video it is, because with the playlist link, then it goes directly into all of your other videos. Now YouTube sees, okay, even though they did come from outside, they're willing to watch more videos, or they're willing to sort through the videos of this channel to get to know this creator or this creator's information. Y'all getting game on this live. I love it. I love it. I appreciate y'all. All right. So essentially that is the whole monetization realm. And I went off on a little bit of a tangent. So let me bring it back. Bring it back. Okay. Lastly, affiliates are brands. Yes, Digital Millionaire University, great question. Affiliates are brand products or services that you bring to your audience and network that can be shared and given through commission, through service for service, any of the sort. So like how you may see people recommending products. Have you ever been influenced by a product? Well, essentially, if you choose affiliate, then you can gain commission off of that. One of my favorite ones is Amazon storefront. You can create your Amazon storefront, and the products that you have, that is an affiliate. You put those links in your description box, and people are clicking on that because they saw the value that you gave in your video, or the value that you've provided from where they found you. That is another source of revenue. So that way, your YouTube fits into your marketing strategy. All right. We are coming up on the finale. I want to know. Drop it in the chat. Which ones are y'all thinking is maybe your number one? Is it lead generation? Is it brand deals, collaborations, monetization, affiliates? Let me know what you're thinking while you're in this space, because then you'll be able to move with intentionality. You'll be able to implement it right away. I know when I'm on my calls, right after the call, I'm re-looking at what is it that we actually doing? Because there's not about to be another book of notes. Okay? All right, perfect. Leads, monetization, all of them. Can it be all of the above? It can, but you always want to start somewhere. We always want to start somewhere. Lead generation and monetization, great goals to put them together. I love it. Monetization leads. Okay, perfect. Let's get it. And so what if I told you that all it takes is one video at a time? Somebody drop a one in the chat. All it takes is one video at a time, because honestly, I don't care what nobody says. You cannot control how many views come, the exact amount, how many views come to your videos. You cannot control the algorithm, but what you can control 100% is when it comes to increasing that RPV. Okay? You can increase the revenue that you earn, that RPV. What is RPV? Drop it in the chat. I need y'all to know this. What is RPV in the chat? Because you can control that. You can absolutely control that. Revenue per view. Exactly, Zachary. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, Jasmine, Ruby, how do we do this and then also be consistent? How do we do this and then also show up? How do we do this when life is being thrown at you, but you still have to show up? Ask me how I know. That was me last night on my live. If y'all want to see it, I'll drop my YouTube channel. But I was going through it, okay? But I still showed up. And I'm gonna show you exactly how, why, and how that works. Okay? You want to start with your YouTube video. Start with the long form video. Start with the podcast episode. Start with a live like this. Start with a long form video. And of course, we also have a YouTube video strategist that will allow you to mix and mingle your research and know your viewers. And we will definitely share that with y'all at the end of the class. But essentially, start with your long form video of, are you helping your viewers save time? Are you helping them save money? Are you helping them save their health? Are you helping them get the freedom that they need? You know your business already. You know your niche. I saw a lot of ones in the chat. I think there were only 2 zeros. So where is it that you are starting? You are starting from your long form video, and you want to envision your long form video as your hub. Drop hub in the chat. Drop hub in the chat. HUB. Your long form video is what is going to be your hub. Beautiful. Now from the hub, you want to pull out your macro into paths. So you'll pull it into a text-based path content, and you'll pull it into a short form video content. Now, remember, at the top, we still have the macro, which is the hub, the long form video. And now it's broken down into 2 trees or 2 wires, right? This is a system, okay? Text-based and short form video. Essentially, path number 1, text-based. You will be able to turn your script or your video into a blog post, into emails, into the community post that we showed, carousels, threads on Twitter's, quotes, different things like that. You will be able to take from your video. And Digital Millionaire University, we use a software called Descript. If anybody's heard of Descript, we have an affiliate link for y'all as well. But it allows you to upload your video, copy and paste your script. You put that into your video strategies that we provide. And now you have not only clarity on the video you did, but also you have a blog post. You have an email that goes out for that week. You have your community post. You have your thread, and your content is now from one video has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already different pieces of content. And it's just for 1 week. One long form video can give you up to 10 different pieces of content. And so let me get into the next 3. Actually, I think I want to show y'all an example first. I feel like y'all should get an example first. Y'all want an example? Drop example in the chat if y'all want an example. Descript, I love it. I use it. Yes, y'all on the T. Okay, example. All right, perfect. Let's get it. And let me watch the time. Okay. All right. Example. So y'all saw my girl Casey, okay? This is an example. She had a video that she put out 12 days ago. No one is following you because you don't know your color. Which one are you? So y'all see an example of the thumbnail complementing the title. You see it's a long form video just recapping everything we learned. So now when you're seeing stuff on YouTube, you know how to distinguish what it is, okay? But essentially, this video she posted was 12 days ago. If we look right here, we see that 6 days ago, so repurposing, right? Taking that first tree branch, going from a long form video into a text that is now a blog post. This is from information from her long form video that she created into a blog post, put it on LinkedIn, got even more reactions, 374 to be exact. And then she put the link in the comments for people to go back to watch her YouTube video. So essentially, she made a long form video that she then broke down into a blog post. And I'm sure she had an email going out that week. I don't have a back end, okay? but an email as well pertaining to the information that is in this video. And let me see if I can actually, because I definitely pulled it up. I wanted to show y'all. So again, in real time, let me refresh so y'all understand what I'm saying. In real time, this video is 12 days old. But you see what came first. Please tell me what came first. The YouTube video or the blog post. This is the blog post. Real time. This is the blog post. Oh no, that's not the blog post. This is the blog post. Okay, real time. Tell me in the chat what came first. What came first? The video, the YouTube video. What came first? The chicken or the egg? No, it's not the chicken or the egg. It's the video. That's what came first. That's the riddle. Nobody really knows. Only I knew that. But essentially, the video came first. And then she made it into a blog post. Yes, she used something like our video strategist. As you can see, it still got the chat GPT dash marks in it, right? But essentially, that's exactly what she did. And this woman is a millionaire. And she's around my age. Okay? So essentially, this is what the example looks like. And then for those that are on, LinkedIn, if you don't know already or you want to be on LinkedIn, make sure when you do your blog post, this is some gem game for LinkedIn, put it in the comments. Don't put it in the actual post, okay? You LinkedIn viewers and users like it more when it's in the actual comments and then they fully engage with other comments that you put in as well. But essentially, this is the blog post that came after the video, okay? I want y'all to drop got it in the chat if you understand the relationship of what one video will do. Now, she has the blog post, she has her emails, she has maybe a quote on Threads or Twitter. Okay? If she wasn't on LinkedIn, then the blog post would be on Reddit. Shoot. In my professional opinion, I'm copying the blog post from LinkedIn and I'm putting it on Reddit. Because the keyword, the research, everything will align. Why not? Okay? And so I want to see, got it. I overstand. Period, Bobby. Oh, I keep saying overstand. Sorry, y'all. But essentially, let's go to the other tree branch. So we already at 7%. Now let's do the other three. The other three, I like to do 2 to 3. But short form videos. How many of us scroll on short form videos? Drop me in the chat if you scroll on a short form video. Drop me in the chat if you scroll on a short form video. Right. That's so. Yes, y'all better connect with me on LinkedIn. I love it. Y'all go ahead, connect with me on LinkedIn. We could be family for real. Not for fake. But essentially, the short form videos, you want to make sure that you're clipping key moments. You want to have hooks or reactions or questions or tips, things that really gravitate and actually draw the attention of your audience. So be intentional with clipping, right? Like how I'm intentional with saying being intentional with heart, because I'm saying it with love, because it's important to know the value that you are taking and producing on other platforms. So that way they come back to your long form video, which is the example we just saw. And I will show you another example with a video, or they click your calls to action, they buy from you, they come to your community, they become your family. Be intentional with the value you are putting out. And so I want to give another example. She literally did the same thing with a short form video 4 months ago. Like, this is not a new strategy that Jasmine and Kiana came up yesterday. I promise y'all. Like, this has been in the works. Okay? So this was a video, everything I did wrong while making 1.2 million from LinkedIn. That's a YouTube video that she did first. Okay? And then she went on LinkedIn, repurposed it with a short form video. Let me show you the short form video. I pray that y'all can hear the sound. If not, at least you'll be able to see the post. But this is the post, the short form video. She posted a 30-second short form video from that long form video and put it on LinkedIn, got 221 persons to comment or to react to it. And I believe she still even has them going back from this short form video to her long form video. Yes, watch it here. See, they made this into a LinkedIn link because she put it in the main part, but that was 4 months ago, so she probably learned. 12 days is more later. She's still learning. I'm still learning. We all learning. But this goes to short. This was 4 months ago, as opposed to the other post, which was 12 days ago. But you see how it changed it to a regular LinkedIn link. That's a whole nother thing. But essentially, the repurpose. Okay. The other branch we said is clipping short form videos. So now this short form video is now going back and explaining the long form video. Okay. And I absolutely love Casey. Like, this is how your content should be. P.S. If you think wearing a hat backwards makes me unprofessional, please unfollow. We are not a match. Like, enjoy yourself while you're on this platform. While you're on YouTube, enjoy yourself. If there's nothing you take away from today, which I know is impossible, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. You are living and leaving legacy. All right. Now let me round it up. Round it up about. This is my conclusion, and we'll wrap up and take questions at 9:30. Um, but yes, okay. Drop, got it. They all links, yes, across all platforms. They like links in the comments now. Exactly. Yes, drop got it in the chat if y'all got it. Drop got it in the chat if y'all got it. Shout out to you, Ebony. I love it. I love it. Perfect. Perfect. So these are specific examples of people doing this in real time. And they are using video strategists, AI agents, right? As you can see the long hashtags. Make sure y'all take that out. If nobody told y'all, I know y'all ain't AI. Y'all know what's going on. But I'm just saying, okay, when you're repurposing, take that out. But essentially, video strategies like the one we will get be able to give to y'all at the end of this call is exactly what creators who are making $1.2 million or more are doing. Now, here are quick prompts that I will be able to give y'all as well, but essentially putting something like this into our video strategist, or if you have your own AI agent, this will give you exactly what we're talking about. With our video strategist, it already knows because it is based off of my cranial coordinates, blood and esophagus flowing. That is the video strategist we created. But if you want to stick to your own AI agent or your own AI, take a screenshot of this, and these are some good prompts so that way you can get exactly what I'm speaking about from one long form video. Drop green chat if you got your screenshot. Drop green in the chat if you got your screenshot, take a picture. But this is essentially if you have your own AI agent or if you have your own social media person, whatever it is. But if you get our video strategist at the end of this call, this is already embedded into that there. But there is something I do want y'all to always remember. Remember the time. Let me not play. It's a little late. I apologize. I wake up when it's late. I apologize. MJ, exactly. Michael Jackson, my baby that. Okay. But there's something I always want y'all to remember. When you are doing this, you are purposeful. Be purposeful. Be intentional. Show up in the way that you enjoy yourself. So is it that you enjoy lead generation? Is it that you want to, and I'm breaking down what we saw the purpose earlier, but I'm breaking it down on what it looks like to make a video for that. If that makes sense, drop makes sense in the chat. I'm going to go through each one that we talked about earlier, but I'm talking about what you should be doing in the video to if you are committed to that specific pathway. Drop makes sense in the chat. Okay. Um Perfect. So lead generation. Speaking to your audience. Now this goes into the purpose, right? We talked about purpose, but being purposeful with what you do. If you choose lead generation, well, are you speaking to your audience in the right way? Are you constantly focusing on each video what problem, what psychological disconnect that they are having to make their life easier, more efficient, more filled with income, love, whatever it is? Are you constantly doing that in each video? Are you taking the first 30 seconds to a minute to engage naturally, but speak with the key words in the beginning of the video? Are you drawing them in so that way they are able to understand what it is that they are getting from your content time and time and time and time again? Are we speaking in the videos consistently and confidently as a part of the story? And I have also asked in here, also ask.com is another platform, if you do or don't know, where it will give you questions that people ask in the niche or topic or keyword that you put in. So AI is definitely top tier. The video strategist, I would say, is the best, but there are also other softwares, as y'all know, out there as well. But essentially, that is what your video will consist of. Okay. And so, I really hope I wanted to have time to go through and show y'all what each type of video is, but we might have to just do that for another class, or if y'all in DMU, different things like that. But essentially, this is the breakdown of how you want your videos to go, right? Those first 30 seconds, make it engaging, make it natural, use keywords that are pertaining to the video. So if we have a video, interior designing in a brand new kitchen, I'm going to speak. My first introductory of the video will be like, I always wanted to design my own kitchen. Becoming an interior designer was not only a passion, but now I can eat it up. Right? So that's just me and my personality. I'm using kitchen, I'm using interior design. And so that's how you really want to start your videos. So that way they stay on your videos. And I'm looking forward to coming back or seeing y'all more so I can get even more in depth with all the examples and different things that I could show y'all. But essentially, when you're watching videos on YouTube, you'll be able to now see it in a different light as opposed to just watching videos. You'll be able to understand what type of video is this. Is this a lead generation video? Is this a brand deal video? Okay, so brand deals. Here are some brand deals. What does that look like? Okay, they'll email you. They'll want to send you commission. Um, Different. These are our testimonials, right? Like being able to get a monthly salary. There are so many ways, but in order for you to do brand deals, UGC, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Without consistency, your frequency will diminish. The posting and ghosting won't work for brand collaborations. They will not trust you because they're looking for you. They want to see you. They want to know your style. But if you are not consistent, then how can they trust you to be consistent with something that they built from sweat, blood, and tears? Next, you want to have your list. You want to have your portfolios organized, your playlist organized. That is crucial. It's crucial for everything, but I'm being specific on specific pathways to make sure that y'all have this organized. You have organic industry and you are also credible and searchable. So the keywords, making sure if you are doing videos on how to become a RN, a nurse. You are constantly having RN, having nurse, having whatever the test is called, whatever the studies are called, scrubs, whatever it is, all of those words and keywords pertaining to what the video is about. And yes, your keyword should change every video. Not all of them, right? There are some that you want to keep the same. Okay, keywords like RN, nurse, you maybe want to keep that in every video. But if you do a video about appropriate attire, that video is now going to have keywords that says scrubs. What y'all be wearing on your shoes? What y'all be wearing on your head? Right? No jewelry, different things, whatever it is, as opposed to the video that you're talking about studying to become a RN, and what chapters to focus on and which parts are the hardest and all of those different things. Obviously, I'm not an RN, but I'm just using examples so that way y'all can see. Okay? So essentially, that is your brand deals, your collaborations. You want to be trustworthy. And I get this question, and I've also seen this question in content as well. Well, Jasmine Ruby, how can I get brand deals and collaborations if I never had a brand deal or collaboration before? Is anybody thinking that right now? Drop me in the chat. Drop me in the chat if you're thinking that. Drop me in the chat if you're thinking that. Because that is a common question. Me. Well, essentially, you want to do content like that already. So if you are in the AI industry and you are constantly using different softwares and you are maybe testing out certain softwares that you want to have a brand deal or you want to make content with, then do a video with that software. Do a video explaining why you love that software. As you can see here, this was one exactly like that. Printify. There was videos that Kiana did on her channel multiple times, And they allowed she to now be a collaborator and actually have a brand deal. So when she does the videos, now she gets a payout from the videos. But she did the videos prior to them even reaching out. We built the channel before them even reaching out. So do videos if you want to. Same thing with scrubs. If there's a really, cool fashion clothing line and you're a nurse, you know what I'm saying? Do your videos in your scrubs. Make it cute. Maybe glitz it up, do whatever it is that makes it fancy. Maybe that's the one that you leave at home so you don't get in trouble at work. But essentially, do the videos before they are even asking you to do so. Now, you don't want to give away the whole thing. Let me make that be clear. You don't want to give away all the sauce, but you want to give them enough so that they see that you can articulate their message, their value, or their mission. And those are three things that you should be researching if there is a specific company or specific companies in the industry that you want to look up. And I'm after 9:30, so let me get through. Um, Relationships and affiliates. So we talked about the affiliates. You'll be able to sign up for different programs that have affiliates when you are working with other companies, other people. Everything is negotiable. Drop that in the chat. Everything is negotiable. My mentor told me this one time and I never forget it. Everything is negotiable. You can create an affiliate link which your cousin that has a clothing line. Every time you wear the shirt on your video, you have your own special link. You could create an affiliate link with Amazon. As you can see here, this is my Amazon store. If y'all ever need anything content essentials, everything that I use that's the best of the best, that got me monetized, that got me brand deals, that got me showing up, that got me teaching, that got me helping people is in here. Okay? And then you'll be able to collect a commission off of the products that you are either subconsciously wearing or moving in, or consciously moving in, or just on the back end, you're making videos about the actual product itself. An unboxing video. I just got new scrubs in the mail. Bing, bang, boom. Let me unravel it. Let me pull it out. Do I want to put it on? You don't have to. You can show them. And now you have the link in your description box. That is an affiliate that you can now get paid from. E-commerce brands, you can also join and get affiliates from them, different services. So those videos are going to be products that you use. You're actually showing the person's products that you are using or the services that you are using. How are they beneficial? Why are they beneficial? Why do you love them? How often do you use them? That is what, if you are solely going into affiliates, you are going to be doing. And so I want y'all to know that YouTube is a long-term play. And it's usually the long-term plays that make life worth living. Okay? Because people think that you could get subscribers in the next day, in the next month, in the next 3 months. Everybody's journey is different, but on average, it takes people over a year, well over a year, just to hit 1,000 subscribers. So don't focus so much on the vanity of it. Focus on your high quality content. What is your call to actions? What is the monetization pathway that you want to have for your business? How do you want to expand the reach for your business? Do you want to have 65,000 impressions off of one video you made? Like, people don't even reach 65,000 persons in a month. And that was from one video we showed y'all before. And that's the power of YouTube. And YouTube will do it every time. And so with that being said, I want to show y'all that it takes time, so allow it. But you can monetize from day one, which is what we showed you. But testimonials here, right? This is a channel and he's so funny, but essentially it took him 3 years to get to his 5 million subscribers. But his 3 years is now ultimately netting, and this is old now, over 100K from YouTube alone. Okay? Kiana went from 0 subscribers, really, forgot to take a screenshot, but over 6,000 subscribers in a year. In a year. Okay? We did that. We did that in the chat. Matter of fact, drop DMU in the chat if y'all like that energy. Drop DMU in the chat because it's possible. It is very much so possible. And monetize before the actual monetize of the channel. I love seeing DMU. Let's get it. And so I know y'all want to feel like this when it comes to marketing. Y'all want to feel like this when it comes to the digital millionaire business. Y'all want to feel like this when it comes to putting your content and it's just a breath of fresh air. But ultimately, I know y'all probably feel like this instead. And I know y'all feeling like this. Drop me in the chat if y'all feeling like this after all the information. Like, what? Who brought Jasmine in here to come in here and do this to my mental when it's nighttime and now I gotta go to bed with all this on my head? Drop me in the chat. Me. Yep. Which one of y'all? One, two, or three? I'm screaming. Drop one, two, or three in the chat. Which one of y'all? I know y'all probably feel like this instead, but this is exactly why we have opportunities like this and we are going to give them to y'all, and they will also be available for y'all at the end of this call, so that way you can feel more so like this as opposed to how you feeling right now. I see one and three. Okay, three, one, three, all at the same time. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I wouldn't be Jasmine Ruby, Director of Personality Development, Energy Coach, if I ain't give y'all a bonus. Can I give y'all a bonus? Drop the battery symbol in the chat, and I promise y'all I'm after this I'm done. Kiana, where you at? Ebony, where you at? I'm done after. Drop a battery emoji in the chat. And live, I'm gonna have to say bye to y'all. If y'all wanted to be in the room, y'all should have joined the mentorship. But I love y'all.